You won't believe what happened in that courtroom in Denver last November. Yeah, Denver. Not some small town no one's heard of. So picture this, a man named Marcus Bell. A guy staring down a 20-year sentence for armed robbery. Just lost it in front of Judge Tamara Reynolds, a black judge known around town for being tough but fair. Now, Marcus didn't just yell or throw a tantrum like you might expect. No. He physically attacked her right there, in the courtroom. Yeah, that happened. And what Judge Reynolds did next. Let me tell you, it left everyone speechless, even the bailiffs. All right, let me back up a sec. Marcus Bell had been sitting there for hours, waiting for his sentencing hearing. Tension was thick in the air, families, lawyers, press, everyone watching. Judge Reynolds had already told him the sentence was going to be harsh. No sugarcoating. When the verdict came down, Marcus snapped. Not with words, but by lunging at the judge. The courtroom erupted in chaos, people screaming, chairs scraping, security rushed in. But Judge Reynolds, she didn't flinch, didn't yell, didn't panic. Instead, with this calm, steely gaze, she raised her hand, called for order, and demanded Marcus be restrained. But here's the twist right after the chaos. Instead of pushing for the harshest punishment, she surprised everyone by asking the court to order a psychological evaluation for Marcus. Said she wanted to understand why he broke like that. You could almost hear the room freeze. Wait, what, the judge is showing compassion now? Yeah, that's the thing about Tamara Reynolds. She's not your typical lock 'em up and throw away the key type. Then, something unexpected happened. Marcus's public defender, a young woman named Lisa Harper, spoke up, revealing Marcus had a traumatic past: abuse, poverty, mental health struggles no one had taken seriously until now. The courtroom, which moments ago had been buzzing with anger, now felt this heavy weight of empathy mixed with frustration. People started wondering, was Marcus just a criminal, or a man broken by a system that failed him? Judge Reynolds used this moment to deliver one of the most powerful speeches anyone there would ever hear. She said, "Justice is not just about punishment. It's about accountability. Yes, but also about healing and prevention. If we don't look beyond the crime, we lose sight of the person, and that's a risk none of us can afford." You could see the jury, the press, even some of Marcus's own family wiping tears. She wasn't soft, far from it, but she was human. Fast forward to the sentencing phase a few weeks later. Marcus was given a sentence still serious, but paired with mandatory mental health treatment and community support programs. Not the typical 20 years or bust headline, but something different. Something that sparked a heated debate across Denver. Some called her lenient. Others hailed her as a pioneer for restorative justice. And here's the kicker: Marcus, after months in treatment, actually started turning his life around, getting his GED, attending therapy sessions, even mentoring younger inmates. Judge Reynolds' gamble paid off. But it wasn't without controversy. Many wondered if she'd gone too far, if justice was really served, or if she was setting a dangerous precedent. So, what do you think was Judge Reynolds' response? A masterstroke of empathy and courage, or a risky softening of justice that lets people off too easy? Should the law focus solely on punishment, or is there room for healing in the system? Drop your thoughts below, because this story isn't just about one man or one judge. It's about how we define justice in a world that's anything but black and white. If you enjoyed this story, hit like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more real stories that challenge what you think you know. Justice isn't always easy, but maybe it's worth the struggle.